Exactly. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up to all the people out there over there on YouTube, Twitter family, aka X family, aka everybody. People is gearing up to come from our pre-show. I do want to thank you all for coming for another installment of the Wiley Show. I told y'all we'll be going live every day, Monday to Friday, and pretty much gonna take it easy on the weekends because I've been going extra hard, and I want y'all to come on in the room for my station here family. Thank them for waking it up for the pre-show. Now, listen, while they come on in the room and while people is coming out of the bushes and getting their drinks and getting their self together, I said, listen, we got to do the show. And I came home and I said, well, let me take a nap because I'm a middle-aged man. Okay. Came home and I took me a nap and I said, let's go ahead on and get this show started. I'm walking, getting my exercise in because I knew once I take me a shower and get this work day off of me, I'm going to be tired. So I said, but I can't neglect the platform because if you want to be a millionaire in the next 3 to 6 months, you really got to have that millionaire discipline, that million mindset of putting in the work, planting the seeds. Because my favorite celebrity said, Armon Wiggins, he said you can plant a seed. You got to be planting seeds, and some seeds that you plant years ago will grow into something great. You just got to be a seed planter. And we do want to thank our favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins, a great guy. So we got a lot of topics that we're going to be getting into. We're going to get into them right now, and we're going to start over there across the pond. Okay, we're going to start across the pond today. My favorite white family, the royal family, Kate. She's under a lot of controversy right now. They're saying that she about to get divorced, that she want to leave the royal family. She's done. They said Kate Middleton is done with the royal family. Now, mind you, this beautiful woman in her 40s got these kids, and they're saying Prince Williams got a side piece like his daddy. His daddy actually married his side piece. So they said she done. So I was up there doing my homework, and it's like a timeline, like she just disappeared. A timeline. They're even going back. Let me scroll up, and I want to get to the timeline. They're saying back on December 25th, Kate last public appearance, January 16th, she was admitted to the hospital, according to the palace. January 17th, the two royal medical procedures revealed. They're saying that King Charles had to undergo a medical exam. They're also saying Kate had to undergo a surgery. January 28th of this year, they said a Spanish anchor claims that Kate was in a coma. They're saying that Spanish news anchor Chocha Carlija claimed that Kate was in an induced coma and needed life-saving intervention during a stint on the news show Festa. She added that Kate was first hospitalized on December 28th, just days after her last public appearance, and the decision was made to operate. The Times of London reported that the Kensington Palace strongly denied Claudia claims. Okay, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. So, in January 29th, they said Kate is discharged from the hospital. Then they go to February the 6th, King Charles has cancer. Okay, March 4th was the first picture of Kate post-op, and they're saying after 2 months of the public eye, the international tabloids, including TMZ, published a single paparazzi picture of Kate in the passenger seat alongside her mother as they drove through. They drove through Windsor. It was not published by the UK press, who are cautious about running paparazzi shots of the royal family after they were blamed for Princess Diana's demise. March 6th, they said Kate uncle gives a clue, and he pretty much did a show, and he said, if it's announced, I will give you an opinion. Royal Watchers immediately wonder what it referred to, because they're saying that they're about to get a divorce. Then on March 10th, Mother's Day photo controversy. They're saying that with speculation intensifying over Kate's condition and whereabouts, the Kensington Palace, ex formerly known as Twitter, Instagram account, which functioned as the Duke and Duchess, they're saying that they posted a photograph celebrating the UK Mother's Day. It featured Kate and her 3 children. It was said to have been taken by William the previous week. The photo, which is in accordance with the tradition, they're saying that she haven't really been out. They're also saying that it was sent out on a K-word notice on the photo accusing the royals of digital manipulation. March 11th, there was some other images that came out. March 13th, Andy Cohen asks what everyone's thinking. Doing Watch What Happened Live on Tuesday night, host Andy Cohen asks British comedian John Oliver what everyone is thinking. What the F is going on with Kate Middleton? There, and then he responds, there is a 0 chance she passed away 18 months ago. Oliver replied, there might be a weekend at Barney's Barney in this situation. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying it's a non-zero until proven otherwise, until we see her with a copy of today's newspaper. Now, something suspicious is going on with the royal family. Now, I'm not going to pull a Jason Lee and say she gone to the upper room or she kidnapped or in some chains. I don't know. But what I do know, anything that is dealing with the royal family, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Because somebody in the royal family can be gone for like years, and then, okay, we announce it that they gone. Or they can mess up and they can be locked up in a dungeon, the royal dungeon. You don't know. What I would say, honestly, it's a lot of work being in the public eye. It's a lot of pressure. She's next up to being the queen, and she don't want that lifestyle. You lose yourself. You have to move a certain way. You have to talk a certain way. You have to shake hands a certain way. You have to get your friends have to get a pre-approval from the palace. You can't go out to the store. Your whole life is just completely different. You live in your man's shadow. Okay? You live in your man identity. You can't move the same. It's misery. It's like you're in a prison, a good, well-funded taxpayer prison by the British people and many of the black nations that's still under the rule of the British rule. But it's still wealth, but it's misery. You're miserable. And being in this spotlight, knowing that you're next up to be the queen, it may even come even quicker because your father-in-law, King Charles, got the cancer. So the timeline is up even faster. Okay? Now, I'm going to start reading the book that Prince Harry, that big thick book he put out about last year. I'm going to read it in the next month. I'm gonna try to get it done within like 2-3 weeks so I can get an idea of why he left and why his wife left. I get a sense that they don't want to do it anymore. You got to understand, when you're a part of the royal family, it's not about you. It's about the crown. It's about the system. And then those royal insiders, they're going to be like, this system exists and it's going to exist once you're gone. This system exists for years. This monarchy have existed for centuries, right? So you know what you sign up for. Obviously, you want to sign up for the wealth. You want to sign up for the pictures. You want to sign up for the good, you know what I'm saying, for the lifestyle. But now you're getting tired of it. You're getting tired of it. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't like that Megan, baby came out brown. allegedly saying she made the comments, I hope the baby don't come out brown. They pretty much blamed her. They don't really like her. They like the biracial princess, you know, the one that got the black mama from Compton. They like her. They didn't care for her at all. And so she's living in the shadow of a black woman that looked white. Talk back to me in the chat. So it's a lot that is going on with this. And I do want to thank my producer, proud of me, for sending me this story, because I had to talk about it, but I couldn't talk about it right then. I had to go to sleep and I had to really, really think about it. And I said, this woman is tired of the system. She's tired of that system. She's tired of working in that system. You got to eat a certain way. You just can't eat sloppy with your hands. It can leave an international storm of people against you. So you have to look, so your hair got to be a certain way. You have to go to public events. You have to. That's the only one of the main reasons why the royal family approval ratings is so high, is because they put them in positions to shake hands, open up a hospital, go to public school events. They do all this type of stuff to stay in power, and it's paid by the taxpayers. So in order for them to do it, you got to go reach out to the public. So it's a lot. And then you know what I'm saying? Your body, it's a lot of stress. She gonna be fine once she leave that palace plantation. See, when you stressing and you depressed, it'll eat up your body. You got to get some surgery because you unhappy. You unhappy. You are unhappy. You are in the position like Princess Diana. Then you know the people, the Charles family, they can't keep that royal oath under subjection. They're gonna always go out there and stroke that royal ping to whoever they feel like can get it. They're not gonna stay faithful because their father, the king, is a cheater. He married his side piece. So knowing that when you marry into the family, you're gonna have to share Prince. You're gonna have to share with the rest of the women in the world. You got to share. He ain't gonna stay faithful to you. He got royal bathers. Right? He's not gonna stay faithful to you. There's not too many kings in the power of wealth and authority that's faithful to their wife. So you know this, and you can't say nothing. The only thing it can do is just eating you up on the inside. Because if you go say it, they gon' Princess Diana you. And you know what a Princess Diana is and how she went away. Because she went against the system. So in order for you to still be breathing for your children, you just got to internalize the dysfunction. And it's eating you up on the inside. To the point you in the hospital. And most of it is mental. Most of it is mental. Most of it is mental. But the palace can't have a cuckoo queen. They can't have a queen that suffers from anti-depression pills. She's suffering in her mind. I can guarantee you that. And we're going to tell you that months before it come out. She don't want to be a part of that no more, a cheating husband. She ready to run. She want to join Prince Harry and Meghan in L.A. She calling Tyler Perry. She want to go to Tyler Perry estate. She need to go to the safe house. She ready to run. She want to take her babies, but she can't. She's stuck in that system. And my heart aches for her. It do. But on the other side of my brain, you knew what you signed up for. You didn't sign up for milk and honey. You signed up to a wicked system. black nations in bondage. There is still black nations in this world, most parts that was under the British rule, still suffering from the British rule. Look at Jamaica. Talk back to me. That island, when they gained their independence from the British, you thought the British was just going to sit down and let them people from Jamaica go listen to Bob Marley, and you thought they weren't going to do nothing? No. You think you about to get rid of us and be independent? We going to cause dysfunction on the island. Look at Haiti. All of these places that had British rule, look how they're suffering from Jamaica, definitely from Haiti. Haiti right now, they just pretty much let a gang leader become the new prime minister. The gang's running that. And the British, the French, the American, yes, we love that. Good. Let them continue to have dysfunction. So it is sent a sign to any black nation that you want to go against us, you will not survive as a government entity. You will crumble. And they love that. Now, this is the system that you were part of, Kate. You represent that. You saw when you and your husband went to Jamaica and many of these black nations, they booed y'all. Get out of here. You ain't welcome. They didn't throw flowers. New people is waking up. They feel like we don't want to be under your rule. They pretty much told y'all to your face, slavery is over. Get up out of here. We don't want you here. Them black children didn't want to do no more dances. They said no. Why do we have to give to the British? Why do we have to give to the royal family? We free, and ran them out of the island. Because the system and how you gain your power, just read a history book. Just Google it. Alexa will tell you if it's real, if it's woke. Maybe not. You still probably got to do a little digging. Understand how did the British built their power and influence. I'm not going to get into a deep history lesson, but I just want to tell you about the system. The Queen of England and Queen Elizabeth, the crowns, the jury in the crown, most of that came from Africa. She rocking people art, the motherland material. Took it. They took it and put it on the queen crown, and she rocking it. That's from the motherland. They didn't ask for it. Can I please have it? They took it. This is the system that you were part of. This is the system. And you step right into it. You think it's going to be peace, love, and harmony? No. It's going to be sadness. It's going to be heartbreak. It's going to be anxiety. You're going to have nightmares because you is in a system that got their wealth. You already know how they got the wealth. You know it. That's why it's eating you up on the inside. It's eating you up. You don't want to do it no more. You see the wickedness behind the cameras. You see the wickedness behind the speeches. You see the wickedness behind the crown. You got a front row seat to it. Either A, you continue to roll with it, or B, you gonna leave. But you ain't gonna leave successfully. They're gonna take your wealth. They're gonna destroy you. They're gonna take it. Take your children. Their children belong to the crown. Especially you ain't gonna take the oldest boy that's third in line to be the king. You ain't taking him. It belonged to the system. So pray for this woman. Only thing you can do is pray. You can tell her to run, but she gonna be running by herself. She ain't taking her children. She gonna be running without security. They took away Prince Harry's security. Oh, you want to leave us? We gonna take away your security. Oh, you think we gonna give your son a name? We gonna take that title away. You want to leave the system? Well, you leave here what you came with. Absolutely nothing. Prince Harry went to go see his daddy. Daddy got cancer, right? He flew in. Only stayed, according to the media report, for 30 minutes and left. Why? Because you an outsider. You was talking about the system. You're not welcome here. Get out of my face. You no longer my son. You are my enemy. Get him out. You ain't going to be welcome in that system writing books, telling royal secrets. You are out of here. You have been royal whiteball. Get him out. It's the system. And so it's eating her up. It's a lot of evil that she witnessed. Evil. And it's disrupting her whole psyche. That's why you ain't gonna see her. She ain't in a mental state to do a press conference. She can't cut a ribbon. It's all in her face. I know what it is. Anybody with common sense know what it is. She can't come out there. Hi, man, I want to cut a ribbon. Man, you see all that sadness? She walking slow. They got to hide her, stash her away. She's no good to the system. She's too sad. And we can visibly see it. She can't fake it no more. She's depressed. Seeing your husband cheating on you. Seeing your brother-in-law, they happy in America. We got podcast books. They just is free. You still stuck in the system. You want to go out and make a little tweet? Sorry, you can't. We got to pre-approve that. Can I go out and do my own thing? No, you can't. You got to approve it. It's against the royal protocol. Sit down. Is there any way I can eat with this fork instead of that spoon? No. Any way I go see my sister-in-law in America so we can go out swimming? Absolutely not. You ain't doing that. We own you. When Meghan went and married Prince Harry, got involved, she had to delete her social media. She had to stop acting. You couldn't act no more. You think you gonna be out there acting? No. Hollywood over. You are part of the royal family. You think, walk like us. And then she saw how they won, how racist they was. And they talked about her black mama, said her black mama is from Compton. They called her blood in the crib. They dragged that black woman. They dragged her. They said, no, we don't want your kind in our palace. Only what we want you in the palace is cooking our food, tasting our food against our enemies to make sure y'all survive, then we'll eat it, taking our children to the park, washing my clothes, shampooing my hair. We don't want you sitting with the queen, with the crown, and you getting popular. We got to run you out of town. Every time Meghan spoke, they wrote nasty articles about Meghan. They wrote nasty articles about her mama. They got her daddy in his daddy mind because her daddy was white. He joined in with them. He started dragging his daughter. They dragged her mama for filth. They couldn't stand her because she black. And we can see it. We got to drag this. We run her out of town. 55 articles they wrote. They drug her. They ran her out of town. She had to go. She was sad. So making choking up. She was tired. So she had to go to her husband had to wake up. Baby, if you don't get me out of here, you going to my funeral. I ain't gonna make it. He had to wake up. Wait. You want to marry the black of the berry? You gonna deal with the repercussions of that too, Prince Harry. We're coming after you too. They came after Prince. They start dragging him. He's unstable. Listening to his wife, he weak. He jealous of his brother. His brother got involved. Him and his brother had a pact together that we're not going to drag each other with our press office. We're going to stand as a united front. Yeah, that worked for about 2 days. Once they start seeing Prince Harry and Meghan getting all this popularity, because one thing about black folks, we going to make you popular. It's part of the culture. Oh, Prince Harry can come to the barbecue. They wasn't stunned Kate Middleton and William. They wasn't stunned them. They booed him. Black folks didn't stun him. But when we saw Meghan, oh, she the black princess. You had black girls from Compton. I can be from Compton, and I can be a princess. They said, oh, we got to get rid of them. So then, the king-to-be started dragging his brother. He ordered his press corps, dragged them. I'm next in line for the crown, not my brother Harry. He turned against his brother. And he had to go. Prince Harry said, pack your bags. Get my children. We out of here. They fled the country. Went to LA. But the press, they sell papers because they love them. So they would start taking pictures. They was in Canada. And then the royal family said, oh, wait, we ain't paying no more for that security. You leaving the royal family, you want to suspend your royal duties and all that. We taking our security. That's our security for our people only. You leave us, our security stay with us. Then a black man, Tyler Perry, a black man, Madea from New Orleans, called Prince Harry, called Meghan, and said, I'm here for you. You can come and stay on my land. Tyler, they didn't have no money. They froze them accounts, took their money, took it all. They came broke. And Tyler Perry said, I see what they're doing. Come on my land. Then Tyler Perry saw they start bringing drones and helicopters. And Tyler Perry had to get his team. They have to put big gates, more security. He paid for the security, paid for the staff. A black man that got money. So don't worry. I'll protect you. That black man protected Harry and his wife. And she was pregnant at the time. They kicked him out the kingdom. You're out of here. And Tyler Perry said, well, I'm right here. I'll protect you. Black folks have been protecting white people for centuries. It's just in our DNA. It's in our psyche for the white folks. We're going to protect them. Don't worry. I got you, JJ, boss. You need security. We need security. Don't worry about that, boss. If we sick, don't worry about that, boss. I should make the gate for you, boss. You need shelter, boss. As long as I got shelter there, never mind, you get shelter. Gave them some shelter. They was able to get podcasts and books. Prince Harry was able to understand the racial dynamic. He saw pure racism at its finest. He's seen it. He's been seeing it for centuries, but he didn't know. He was in the system. He said a lot of weird stuff when, but when you marry into a black wife, now you got to deal with that. He woke up to it. He said, I got to go. And if you really love your wife, you will leave. You ain't going to be the king anyhow. Baby, just two people in front of you. More than two. Because he got, your older brother got about what? How many kids he got? So you ain't get it. You might as well leave. Talks about that baby. You saw it firsthand. They couldn't hide it no more. You think your family love everybody. That's a lie. Even the queen herself, she didn't agree with it. Just because, she's just an old lady. She's so nice. You think that. That's an old lady in power. Been there for centuries. Her family. Look at the bloodline. Just because she talks slow and had two little poodles and dogs, does that make that like she was a friend of me and a friend of you? Just because she was soft-spoken, she was a part of the system. The same system she's a part of. And it's eating her up. It's the system. Either you gonna get with it or leave. And you're not gonna leave successful. So I don't know why I jumped into that subject, but I felt like defending her. Because she's white, beautiful. Is she thick? I don't know if she's thick. But she beautiful. I love her. I But I love you. And I'm praying that you get to safety. You going by yourself though. You ain't taking them babies. You already know that. That's why you stand. Because your husband's telling you, you leave, the children stay. You go. Bye. And that's why you stuck. Because you don't want to leave them children behind. All right. We're going to move on from this. I know it's tight, but it's right. They said she thin. I don't want her. I don't want her if she thin. Now we're going to move on from that. I just had to do that really quickly. Let me read some of y'all comment. Kate is thin. Kate lazy. She doesn't want to work. She don't have to work if she stay in the system. She's wicked. She they can switch the line if we step down. Yeah. Okay, I see y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video really quickly. I need y'all to thumbs up and share this particular video. I love white people. I really do love white people. I love white folks. They right. It amazes me of white people. I love them dearly. I really do. I respect white people. I look at them. Well, I don't technically look at them eye to eye because my eyes are not straight, but I show them respect. I love talking to white people. It's very interesting. And being in Texas, you're going to talk. I had a Lyft driver, Kate, Your Majesty. I had a Lyft driver. He was white. And he served in the Air Force, right? He was talking about these beautiful pow that he bought. He bought a beautiful pow. He bought multiple pow devices, and he was so exciting, white, exciting, happy, had a nice beard, nice curly hair. It was just so nice just talking about him. I felt safe allowing him to drive me around. And I just talked to him. I put respect on his name. I said, yes, sir. It's just amazing that you in Texas, sir. I really wanted his number. it just made me feel good on the inside to talk to this beautiful white Lyft driver. It made me feel all warm. It made me feel like eating cookies and cold milk in the morning on Christmas morning. That's how I felt. And I didn't even want him to I didn't even want to end the ride. It was just an amazing, great white conversation. Oh. I just felt amazed just talking to him. I could have talked to him all day. Let's move on. You see, they about to start dragging me in the chat. Okay, I'm just playing, y'all. Now, in America, now we have to go back to the United States. So now in America, they all, Republicans and Democrats, have voted, most of them together, to ban TikTok. They want to ban TikTok. And I was listening to Miss Buffy, and I met her through Monica. We was on a panel together, All About the Tea, when we were talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. And she said the reason why they want to ban TikTok is because a lot of the Gen Z, a lot of the millennials, they're joining TikTok and becoming rich and making more money than working a 9-to-5 job. So that's why they want to get rid of TikTok to force this youth to go back to the workplace. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do and work in housekeeping or laundry or vacuum floors or buff. They want to be able to sit at home and talk about that, whatever machines or whatever clothing line or whatever special gadget. They want to be able to sell those products and get the proceeds from their house. They don't want to work in the workplace. So she feel like that's one of the theories of why they want to ban TikTok. And another thing why they want to ban TikTok is because American companies like your Snapchat, like your YouTube, Instagram, they don't want TikTok in town, especially when you're not an American company. They want to dominate. And if we can get TikTok out of here, then YouTube Shorts grows even more. We don't want competition like TikTok. And they would use to say, well, it's a Chinese company. They got your data. And then, according to Buffy, and I want to echo what she said, anything we do, our data is out there. We don't know where our data is at. We don't know. Anytime we use our phone, who owns the data? We don't know like that. Somebody got our data. Whatever company it is, they own it. So for them to say, hey, well, they taking our data to China. But where's our American data being used? You know, so I just, but this is another piece to my people in the back that are viewing this. This is why it is so important to get involved into politics, because to people like my favorite celebrity that got the Foxhole position because of Wiley, I had my hand in that. This is why it's so important to be politically involved, because only thing you got to do, whoever got the most votes will get the bill passed. The problem is y'all complaining, but half of you guys that's on TikTok making money, you didn't vote. So your opinion means absolutely nothing. Now in the Senate, because it have not been banned yet, let me correct it. Because people say, Wally, did you hear they banned TikTok? I said, no. I could tell you have flunked Constitution, Civics 101, you flunked it, okay? It passed in the House, so it have to go to the Senate. I don't think the Senate will agree with this. Biden people is going to tell them Democrats, destroy that bill. The reason why Biden is not going to sign this bill is because he is not about to destroy a base that he need, and that's the young vote. So it ain't banned. It got to go to the Senate, and I can guarantee you without a doubt, the Senate will not pass to ban TikTok. If it goes on Biden's desk, he will veto it. he will not pass a bill, sign into law, banning a great social media entity that a lot of his base, black folks, young folks, black women use. Why would he end that? That would be stupid for Biden. Right? So Biden is not going to do that. Okay? Now, Biden say here, he assigned it. That's today. Anything with politics, you can say something on what today is, Paul. Today, Wednesday. Once you see all that hell raising from the youth, you're going to change that position. Because he'll say that today. Because y'all ain't raised enough hell. Y'all going to raise it after I get through speaking. Now, if you want Biden to change, which this will happen, anything with politics, you raise hell. This is how you do it. If you ban TikTok, we will not vote for Biden. We'll stay at home. If the youth stay at home, if black women stay at home, Biden will not be the president again. He'll be a one-term president. If you black content creators that's making money on TikTok, if you make a video and tell your followers, if he signed this into law, I will not vote. I will stay at home on election day. Keep saying that. I can guarantee you Biden will change his mind and be like, no, I am not about to ban TikTok. I changed my mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? This is about politics. So they are the biggest flip-floppers. Come on, somebody. Because if you're making money on TikTok, your best interest is to be calling the White House. You got Google. You need to be writing your senator in your state, calling them, texting them, urging your followers to call these people. Every Democrat, every Republican, you need to have a green screen with all their pictures and phone numbers and urge your followers to call them and tell them to vote no to banning TikTok. Because when I polled you guys on this particular poll, I didn't got to say according to the CNN poll or the MSNBC poll. Right now, I said, do you support TikTok ban in the USA? 52% said, no, I don't support it. It's a tight vote because 48% of y'all said yes. That yes is the folks that ain't making the money on TikTok. You just a viewer. So for you, it could be banned or whatever. You don't make no money on TikTok. You got your bonnet on and watching the Wiley Show, and you may scroll on TikTok. But if I ask the people that's making money on TikTok, it's in their best interest to keep it on. That's how they making their bread. How we gonna be knowing about Teresa, big back, about her part series? If it wasn't for TikTok, we would have known about her big back, huge back, humpback. She wouldn't have got signed. All that go away. That was a big piece of her getting to the mainstream because of TikTok. Teresa in that 88-part series, how she got gooped, humpback wouldn't have been noticed on the Tamron Hall show. She wouldn't have been a discussion. It was because of TikTok. Talk back to me in this chat. Do you understand? I'm just now getting recognition on TikTok. So yes, in the morning, I'm calling my senator in Texas, Ted Cruz, and I'm going to tell him to vote no. I'm calling both of my senators in Texas. Then I'm going to call the senators in Illinois, the one in the wheelchair. I'm calling her. I'm going to say, pull up in that wheelchair and vote no. You better not ban TikTok. Or I'm going to urge my family and my thousands of followers, stay at home on election day. Don't vote for Biden. Why would we want to vote for somebody that want to take away for you making money? For you not to be going to a regular job? Why do you want to go? Why do you want to ban something? I can stay at home and make coin. Who want to go to the workplace and work for $13 an hour? Not this generation. Not this generation. They don't want to be working at McDonald's for $10 an hour. They make quadruple that, reviewing products, going live, twerking, dancing, doing a podcast. Who want to sit at 7-Eleven and sell expired sandwiches for $4 an hour? They want to be on social media. Then people would say, well, get a trade. Yes, one of the new trades is social media. Idiot. That's the new trade. The trade game has shifted. You also got to add social media to the trade conversation. It ain't just being a plumber. It ain't just being doing electrical work, fixing a roof. You also got to add, you can be a content creator and make quadruple that while you in there buffing up a flow. Talk back to me in the chat. This is a new generation of a way to make money. Do you hear me? So I'm worrying about the people that's making money on their Southern Belle. I ain't talking about other social media sites. It's people that's making money, a lot of money just on TikTok alone. I'm focusing on TikTok. Talk back to me in the chat. Stick on the conversation. TikTok. You have folks that's making money on TikTok that's not making money on YouTube. That's not making money on Facebook. Their greatest source of income is TikTok. It's hard to switch over to a different app. You may not get that audience. Someone sent a $20 donation. I love the Wiley Show. I love you too, KM. So I don't support it because it sends a signal that you don't like that Americans, particularly Americans, are finding other ways of making money. Back in the day, you had to, some people, when you were poor, you had to join the military. That's one reason why I joined the military, because I was broke. I was broke, didn't make no money. It was a recession. I joined the military. That was a guaranteed check at the time. But now you don't have to go and join the Army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Baby, you can drill on YouTube and make a coin. You ain't got to be out there in the jungle, in the Congo, breaking down doors. You can literally be at home going viral, safe. That's why the U.S., the military, they having a hard time getting young recruits. They at home on TikTok. So the military, they got to get influencers to get people to come to the military. Hi, I'm Cadet. Hi, I am Sergeant Wiley. This is my day in the Army. So in the morning, we have what we call a mess hall. They serve some delicious gourmet food. At this time, we do drills. I love being in the United States Army. Oh my God, we can really travel on the government's dime, and I'm right here in this particular country. Whee! I love the United States Army. That still didn't work. Folks, still didn't work. Then when you scroll down, $20,000 bonus if you sign up for 5 years. People making $20,000 in 2 days on TikTok. So what I'm saying is, I get it. I get it and I understand it. I get it. Do I support it? No. Okay? Do I support it? No. Because I feel like it's wrong to do that. In this country, I thought we all believe in capitalism. I thought in this country, I thought we all believe in everybody come to America and build wealth and build this. And another thing is TikTok is just a powerful engine in this country for artists. And then Coi Leray said, oh, I'm not going to worry as long as they don't take away iTunes. Coi Leray, the reason why your streams is at it now is because of TikTok, you skinny heifer. Sit down with your foolish self. You need TikTok. You ain't got no established fan base like Nikki. Heifer, you need a TikTok. You is a TikTok artist. No butt having wearing stick. You need TikTok. Stop saying the reason why your streams at a level is because of TikTok. Do you know it will harm a lot of these artists that's on the charts just because of TikTok? Songs that became hits because of the heavy influence of TikTok. They went on 106 in Park with Bow Wow. That's cancer. They ain't on the Soul Train up there scribbling up some words and on the Soul Train line. Why? That's cancer. They ain't out there going to the record stores and long lines because that's gone. Everything is digital. This is a digital world now. Ain't nobody going to the store. I got DVDs, CDs. That's over. Ain't no more DVD man, CD man. It's all online now. And don't come here with back in my day, we had to really work. We ain't back in your day no more. We in 2024. We ain't in 1980, honey. Come to the new era. It's 2024. Get with it. And it's only going to get better and better and better with time. Yes, I do miss the time because I was born in 1990. But baby, we ain't in that generation no more. We in 2024. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay? So, banning TikTok, I believe it will be disastrous for creators, particularly the black creators. Black creators that got their name because of TikTok. Black creators are making impact because of TikTok. This is a black show. I'm worried about the black folks. This gonna harm black people that is making a strong dollar. They ain't gonna make that working at Walmart. Uh-oh. They ain't gonna make that working at UPS breaking down boxes. They ain't gonna make that being a bus driver. They ain't gonna make that no more. They ain't gonna make that type of money they making on TikTok and being a regular bus driver. Ain't nothing wrong with being a bus driver. But this generation found ways to make more money from their house, from their phone, from their backyard, from their block, for going to the club, for dancing. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily agree with it, but I will open up the phone line later in the broadcast and allow you to give your points. I didn't say TikTok made me rich, Southern Belle. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm speaking for the creators that's making money. I didn't include myself, but I can say it have helped make Wiley get more of a name because I'm gaining more influence because of my TikTok presence. I'm not making the millions on TikTok, Southern Belle, but I am standing up for the big backs and the little backs and the slewfoots that is making money on TikTok. Just because I'm not making the money on TikTok yet doesn't mean I can't sit here and defend those that is making the money over there on the TikTok. That's all I'm saying, sister. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you catch what I'm saying, Southern? I know you from down south. A lot of things are a little slower down south. When you get Southern, good God Almighty, they don't know nothing about a TikTok. They still, baby, do you still have the yellow page to go down yonder, go down yonder, go down to the store? So when you go down Southern, baby, you talking to a whole new world. Come up north. The northern folks understand. When you get to a Southern Belle, oh baby, they gonna understand that. They still they still be calling pop soda. They gonna understand it. So I get it. I understand. TikTok got everyone informed. That's why. Absolutely. And that's another reason. It's the digital age. So I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I support people having freedom of speech. I support companies to come. Do I believe it should be a bill about data sharing, about our protection of our data? Yes. Well, let's talk about that. But just banning an app, no, that's not the answer. That's not the answer. I'm still combing through the bill, but I don't agree for what I've read. I don't understand the logic of why they're doing. I know why they're doing it, but just on this piece of paper don't make sense. Okay? I'm just saying. Now, make sure y'all share this live. TikTok people, where you at? We're gonna move on from that. Let me see what y'all saying in the poll really quickly. 52% said yes. You do support. Do you support? Oh no, 52% said no. Do you support a TikTok ban? So 52% of you all said no, you don't support it. 48% said yes. So it's almost neck and neck there. But I definitely did a poll, and I'm gonna keep that poll up, and we'll revisit that later in the broadcast. But now we're gonna move on to our other subject here. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video and share this video. And I think I saw Don in the building. Shout out to Don. How you doing, brother Don? And now we got to talk about Don Lemon. So Don Lemon got a new show, the Don Lemon Show, that's going to premiere on YouTube, and it was supposed to premiere on X on March the 18th. So he decided to interview Elon on his show. He interviewed him, and Elon was like, brother, I didn't like the interview. Don thought it was a great interview. It was a great vibe. Elon went, got in his feelings like, this the same Don Lemon from CNN. I wanted something different. He canceled the deal on X. He said, you are CNN. I thought you was gonna keep it real. You didn't keep it real, Don. You CNN, Don. I don't want you. And pretty much and this is why I didn't agree with Don Lemon trying to do a show on. I understand it's a lot of eyeballs and ears, but you're not gonna do that show, Don, unless you gonna talk about Obama sleeping with a white man and they doing orgies. That's what they type of commentary they want on X, like Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson. Like that's the type of kind. You can't come in there trying to be a journalist, asking him questions with integrity. Baby, let's get into some conspiracies on X. If you get some weird conspiracies, you're welcome on X. When Tucker Carlson he interviewed Putin. Baby, he interviewed the president of Russia. I couldn't believe it. I believed it. He interviewed him and Putin. You understand about Americans? Well, that's what they do in his language. And, he had a translator. Putin trending on X. That's the type of content he welcomed. You can't come in there with your hand under your chin, ask him good, strong, journalistic questions. Where's the conspiracies? That's what they into. They don't want that being so control of CNN, but this man was on the CNN plantation for 18 years. So he's a trained journalist from that CNN system. It's hard to get that out of your system when you was a part of that robotic teleprompter system. Don Lemon couldn't be unedited, uncut on CNN. He had to be a control Negro. He couldn't be wild, unedited like Roland Martin on Unfiltered, on his own. He couldn't be like that. Don Lemon had to be calm, control type of Negro. He couldn't upset them producers over there. He did get a little wild over there. They fired him. That's why he doing his own online stuff. Soon when he tried to be unhinged, they thought it was unhinged. Only thing he did was just challenge the host and call out the host lies. But you went against their system, and what did they do? Don, we are here to let you know this is your papers. We are here by revoking your contract. You're fired. They fired the man. Didn't even give him warning. They just fired him. They didn't care nothing about that contract he signed. Legally, they had to abide by the contract. They didn't care. You fired. Paid him his money. You gone. You can't be challenging people not against. You got to get our approval first. You the employee on this network. You're not the owner. So I'm looking forward to seeing the interview between these two on YouTube. It could be on X or on YouTube because I like Tucker Carlson. I like entertainment. It is what it is. I want to interview Mr. I want to interview. I really do. Elon Musk. I want to interview the man from Tesla. I want to interview him. And I want him to give me a free Tesla. I'll be unhinged. Give me a show. I'm going to send him an email. Hey, if you want somebody that could be unhinged, unedited with a runny nose, book me. I'll take it. I come to X. Give me a show. Give me a $55 million deal on X. I can guarantee you I'll be unhinged, unedited for the white folks. Give me a contract. Wait a minute. You want somebody to not be CNN control? We weren't CNN control. We weren't even Fox Soul material. Baby, but we could be unhinged on X. We're waking up over there. Give us a contract. Just give me a 1-year contract. I'll take it. Is you hired? I'm going to send you an email. I'll be right over there, Wiley Owens. You want me to defend? Get ready. Give me that contract. I'll be Wiley Owens all day. Hello. Give me a 5-year contract. I leave the black folks. I leave them that day I sign on the paper. When the check clear, I'm gone. I leave the black community in a heartbeat. Give me that contract. I'm done with y'all. EBT, bottom wear. Give me that contract. I'm done with all y'all. I got my money and I was gone. I told you I want to be wealthy in the next 3 to 6 months. You can make it happen, Mr. Elon Musk. I defend you. I know what you want me to do. I see right through you. I know. We see each other. Don can't do it. He got them glasses on. Yeah, man, but give it to me. I'll take it. Give it to me. Mr. E, I'll take it. The Wiley Show debuting on X. That just sound good. Give me the contract. Do I got to be a part of the union? Sir, the CEO of X, is that one of the qualifications? Do I have to be a part of the union? Let me know. Do I have to be a part of the SAG Actor Union? Baby, I'll go and download me a SAG Actor card. Somebody got one they can give to me. Me and Forrest Whitaker got the same eye. I can use his SAG Actor card. We got the same eye. My eye be leaning like that sometimes. I use his card. Give me Forrest Whitaker SAG Actor card. I'll take it. I'm just saying. I can guarantee you millions of people are tuned in for Wiley. I don't care if they call me Uncle Rufus. You can call me whatever. You can call me a spoon, a fork, a plate. I don't give a darn. I got me a multi-million-dollar contract on X. You can leave your comments. Bring them. You ain't nothing but a spoon and a potato head. So what? I'm on X. I'm with the white folks. They're beautiful. So, X, I sent an email. You know I know how to beg for a job. We're going to be begging you for a job. I helped somebody else get a job, and you know what they did? He was black. He walked all over me. I'll never help that black people again like that. Never. I'm going to be helping myself. It's about self. It ain't about helping others. I tried that. I tried to do that kumbaya. And you know what that black man did to me, sir? Mr. CEO, my future boss of X, he walked all over me and spilled liquor on my face. So I'm defending me. Give me the job. I'll write my own articles for the job. I help a black man get a job. I'm going to help this black man get a job on X. Watch me work. You think I'm going to be real obsessed with my future boss, Mr. X. Oh, Wiley on X. X-Way Wiley. I-I-X-X Wiley. Bring his good foot on the X. Put your good foot on the X. I'm going to be right there. So I'm going to give myself that job. Watch me. In the words of Mr. Perry, I'm going to do my manifestation or multiplication. I'm going to do my manifestation. And then I didn't even think about being on X. I was out of my own business, building my own studio with my green screen. I wasn't even thinking about X at all. I wasn't even thinking about X when I was fasting from men. I wanted to be with women. Wasn't really thinking about it. But since it's coming up, I'll take the X for $55 million a year, but I'll take it. I will decrease it down for $2.5 million for a 5-year contract. I'll take a $2.5 million contract for 5 years. I'll take it. My hand is raised. Okay? I'm available right now. I take it. I'm going to manifest it, and I want it to multiply. And I'm going to urge my followers. We thought we was going over there with the soul, over there with the foxes. They said no. Now we got to go over to X. Come on, somebody. So I'm urging all my followers to tweet, tag the Wiley Show at WILEYSHOW every day. Find the email of the leadership people of X. We want to go over to X. We done with the soul over there with Fox. Let them drunks have it. We gonna be over there with X. Come on, somebody. Give me a show over there. We gonna be begging for Wiley now. We beg for other people now. We ain't stunned them. We gonna be with the white folks. I'm done with that. I tried to help my people. Did I try? Oh, I tried. You know what my people did? Walked all over me and laughed at me. So I'm going with the white folks. I need everybody to use their X account, your XEX account, and your X account. You better tweet like you never tweeted before. If you love Wiley, you a tweet for Brother Wiley, all right? I need to see them fingers going at it. Y'all know how to use your fingers. Don't act like you don't know how to operate them fingers. Some of y'all use y'all fingers for other things before we even went on the live. It's some residue of what you did with your fingers already on your screen. And you got to wipe it down. So let's not act like you don't know how to use your fingers. Come on now. Come on now. You need to go over there on X and send a tweet to say, give Wiley a show. I got some glasses. Hey, baba, shut that. You can bring the Wiley Show over there. I can guarantee we'll be a good guy over there. I can guarantee you that. Give us a show. All right? Give us a show. See, I'm not going to stop talking about Wiley. I talked about people all enough. Now it's about me now. It's time for me now. Wiley now. It is my time. I helped everybody and they walked all over me. I got to worry about me now. Wiley. Come on now. So we're going to be over there on X. I'm urging you all to help us. Don Lemon didn't want it. He didn't want to play ball. He was difficult to work with. We will play ball, sir. I'm up for the challenge. I always dreamed of being an entertainer. Because people said Wiley is the class clown. Wiley is difficult. I was in the slow class. Yeah, I was. I was in the slow class. They X'd me out of activities. So for me to be on X, one of the most powerful platforms in the world, that is the most successful story ever. A little slow little boy from the south side, from the gutter, from the filth of Chicago, to be able to sit with the white folks. That is the most iconic, legendary story I ever know. That would be great. Because I can really trash Chicago because this is a very dangerous city. They robbing good, innocent white people. So I can talk that talk and it will be passionate because it's going to come from the heart. This ain't about being white. This is about being right. And I would love to be on X. That's my rightful place. To be right there on X. Don don't want it. He tried to go on there, try to do a shock jock interview, trying to make his boss look bad. You ain't going to be successful, Don, with them glasses. How you going to try to do a show with my future boss and you ain't playing ball? You trying to make him look bad. You already know what my future boss want. You supposed to be a journalist. Read the room. You got them big old thick glasses. You can't read the room, Don. Now, I know you know how to be versatile. You in the lifestyle. You one of the, how you doing? You in part of the community. So one thing you do know is the lifestyle. You know you got to be versatile. So you couldn't be versatile on X. You might as well could have just been at the bottom at CNN. You wanted to be a top. You got tired of taking bottom. You got tired of taking them young producers getting inside you, and you wanted to be on top. You did it, got fired, then you want to be and run your own entity. Now, if you want to run it successfully on X, you cannot try to go against your boss. That's not common sense. That don't make no sense. You know how your boss think if you truly is a researcher. I know my former boss. I understand, not my former boss, my future boss. My former boss will be when I wanted to work and be very successful on the Queen Supreme Court. And that heifer said no. So, and I understood that, but my new boss, the CEO of X, I understand his spirit. I know what he wants. I know what his definition of freedom of speech is, and it's iconic. I think it's amazing. Everybody don't want to see a CNN control type of entity. That's why President Trump has been dominating in the polls and in the political system. He changed the political system because he is not your typical type of cookie cutter politician. He go off the cuff. He don't read a teleprompter. He say what's on the top of his head. So I would love to be on X and bring my perspective on X, the Wiley Show X. I think that have a great ring to it. They have a great ring to it. I agree. They say, hey, okay, I need to see Wiley on X. So I need y'all to follow me on X too. I definitely want y'all to follow me on X at Wiley Show. Y'all already should know. At Wiley Show, WILEYSHOW. The moderators is posting the information. You follow me directly. We gonna promote ourselves to get that job. Hello. Man, please. I want to bring out my good suit. I want to bring out my good snakeskin shoes on my good foot and on the leaning foot too. I want y'all to reach out and touch that phone and defend Wiley. If you love me, you'll do it. Don't worry, we're going to wake it up. One thing I know how to do is defend me. I'm going to make a lot of noise. Do you hear what I'm saying, Felicia? While you up there telling 2 left feet, you should be tweeting, defending me to get me on X, Felicia. Sister Johnson, you up there trying to throw shade, talking about 2 left feet. You tried that, but you won't even use your good hand and them big thick fingers and on X promoting me to get a job or get my own show on X, Felicia Johnson. Bye, Felicia. Do you hear what I'm saying, Felicia? Because you're watching. Where's Lisa? Is Lisa in the building? Where's my Lisa? Lisa, are you on Twitter? X, are you on X? Send a tweet. Where you at, Lisa? Your name is Lisa. You should be tweeting right now. You got to take. Okay, I understand, Lisa. That's not my name, but I hear you. Well, that's your name that I see, Felicia Johnson. So I don't know. That's your name, Felicia. Why are you gonna try to tell me? Well, that ain't my name, but that's what I see on my device, Felicia. Felicia, I want you to call in. I want you to help me get on X. Can you do that for me, Felicia? All right. Thank you, Terry. I know you're going to help me, Terry. Who else is here? Melanin Queen going to help me. Tasha, I know she going to send a tweet. Bougie Barbie, I know. Wayne X, he already halfway there because his last name is X. So he definitely should be okay. KM, I know you're going to do it. You ain't going to let me down. 2.0, I know you ain't going to let me down. All right. We're going to move on. Like the video before y'all. Okay, Pretty. I know Pretty ain't gonna let me down. Quiet Storm. I know Quiet Storm is gonna bring a storm over there on X defending the Wiley Show to give us a show. All right. We're gonna move on. I see Lady S. I know she gonna be over there, Lady S. Come up out them bushes. Come up out them bushes. Ain't no use y'all being in the bush. Ain't nobody else going live. And if they do go live, they ain't nowhere near like the Wiley Show. We better than all of them. All right? We got about 424 people collectively watching us from all of our social media pages. And we want to thank you all so very much. Now we're going to move on because we got so much topics to get into. Let's talk about Claudia. Let's talk about Tasha K. I believe Tasha K is a genius when it comes to getting under people's skin. I really want to give a couple of shout outs here because Tasha has been on her stuff for these past couple of months, tour, and she's still able to troll people. So she's saying that Claudia is friends with Jay-Z mistress. I believe that's word on the curve. So Claudia said on her Instagram, best friend? Girl, I knew her less than a year through a mutual friend who was way closer to her. This girl never told me she was messing with Jay or pregnant. Why y'all want to put this on me so bad? It's beyond me. Tasha, I never told you any of that. I'll call you today. Unwind with Tasha K. More defamation. Never been and never will be a mistress or a side. Would you like a letter? Hold on. I need that full post. If somebody got that full post, because you know I'm blocked from Tasha K platform and everybody. Let me know. Okay? Let me know because I am blocked. Somebody send me that full thing. You know, they got me blocked out everywhere. They got me blocked everywhere. They got me blocked everywhere. So it's kind of hard for me to get to the meat and potato, baby. They got me blocked. But don't worry. The white folks going to welcome me on X. Let the black folks keep me blocked. I'm glad. So now when we get on X, they can just keep me blocked. Just keep me blocked. But you ain't going to be able to do it. You're going to be on the outside. Give me a second. Somebody send me what she said to Tasha, to Tasha K. Send it to my DM. And then Tasha said this on her YouTube. Give me a second here. Let me go to Tasha K YouTube. Give me 1 second. If y'all don't mind. She said on her community wall, she said, I'm tired of going and forth with Claudia Jordan in text and DM. I will update y'all on her response to her being friends with Jay-Z alleged mistress on Friday. I'm enjoying my birthday for the rest of the week. Love y'all. We will get messy on Friday. That is what Tasha K said. My thing is this to Claudia. Claudia has been just taking L's. We dragging Claudia. She lied to a witch of getting a position he begged, and she said she was going to send a message. She never did that. I personally believe she is friends with that mistress because this woman is a mistress herself. She just was a mistress with no money. She didn't get pregnant, couldn't get pregnant, and she's just on Fox Soul, just boring and dry. She can't even get a good hairstylist, a stylist, nothing. They can't even do her makeup great. Her Wi-Fi, it need a mistress. I wish that she would just go date and give some of that 50-year-old yoni to a Comcast man or a Spectrum man or a Affinity man. Somebody to get some good Wi-Fi. Back in the day, if you had good yoni, you got free cable, free lights. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, whatever she got, it ain't good. Wi-Fi still stuck in the 20th century. Dial up. Like that hairpiece on her head. Do I believe this is defamation? No. Claudia, shut up. And let me tell you why I'm telling you to shut up, even though your mouth is open. I don't know how it smells down there. But you trying to say defamation, you ain't going to win. Defamation, Your Honor, she said I'm friends with the mistress, but I did post in the comment I was friends with her less than a year. You was friends with her. So shut up. Case closed. Get out of my courtroom, you 50-year-old Tubi so-called actress. Get up out of here. Next case. You 50 trying to sue somebody. You're too late. If Cardi B couldn't get the money and she worth all the millions from her wish shop and selling sweet potato pies, you ain't gonna be able to get the money. Save your coins, because you don't need to be going and getting all them legal bills, because how many more Deal or No Deal Survivor shows that you gonna have to do to pay your legal defense fund? Stop it. That ain't gonna scare Tasha K. Another defamation lawsuit? Shut up. That ain't gonna work. Baby, that's old news. Every time y'all sued Tasha, it made her stronger. It didn't win with Kevin Hart. She beat Kevin Hart. She beat Cardi B. It made the woman stronger. She didn't leave broken. She didn't leave out there selling with a tin can. She ain't out there tap dancing for $2. She out there performing, got her chest meat out, performing in front of thousands of people. And if you just calculate, I'm just calculating all the tour dates. She ain't on Fox Soul hoping and reading a comment. She don't read comments in the chat. She pretend like she read a comment in the chat. She just do her commentary, make up some good old entertainment, gossip, and she make her money, and then she tell people you're going to get the real tea on Tasha K Live for $12.99. And she keep all the proceeds. She ain't got to beg Fox Soul, can you please give me a better contract? Can you please give me a stylist? She said, wait a minute, I ain't stunning stylist. I'm from Florida. I'm country. Just put a little finger wave, put a little dust on my face. I'll put my own makeup on. I'll go to the store, buy my own wine bottle, and I'm going to wake it up, and I keep all the proceeds. I ain't giving Cardi B a dime. We going to take all the money I make. I'm going to put it in the Kiwi Trust, the Island Trust, and the Congo Trust, and the Mali Trust, the Tutu Trust, the Hulu Trust, Hotel Rwanda Trust. So that ain't going to work. Shut up. I speak to your shame, talking about suing somebody. You know who you should have sued? Al for cheating on his wife with a man. Sue on the behalf of Star. To the end, have several seats. You're not even getting paid fairly from Fox Show. Have several seats, ma'am. You an elder. Get someone and sit down. Teach the young women. You can't even teach them because you still trying to be young. You on Deal or No Deal. How can you be on Deal or No Deal and your deal with Fox Soul is trash? It's a trash deal over there with Fox Soul. And you can't say nothing because you could be replaced. You ain't thrown over there. You are employee. Then y'all over there on Fox Show, you Al, Armon, Wiggins. Y'all trying to bring up gay topics about Grindr. And look at Armon. Yeah, a lot of my friends, they work on Grindr as escorts. Yeah, because he used to escort. But the reason why he had to get into scamming, didn't nobody want to buy that crab, all them crabs on his cheeks. They didn't want to buy Armon Wiggins. He was crab infested. They didn't want to buy that. Baby, they came back and called me. They said, hey, man, you gave me a recommendation. He got crabs. They didn't want that. He had to stop hoeing and go on and scamming. He couldn't even do that right. He scammed wrong. He got arrested for scamming. So the only thing they can do on that particular show is talk about other celebrities. That's it. Tasha K, she is a household name, and she did it without Fox. You know how she got her name? From Cardi B. That was a big piece of it. She finessed her way over there with Nikki. Nikki over there pillow talking to Tasha. You know how she got her name? She got and made Armon Wiggins crash out. That was before the veneers. That's when he had them yellow teeth base with all them heavy braces. When he used to spit up out his mouth. She built a strong presence on social media. Then she took it and built a strong presence in Hollywood. And she didn't have to beg Jason Lee like Armon Wiggins had to. She didn't have to beg Fox Soul and Hope Wiley, put him on his website to get a job. She did it on her own 2 feet. She didn't have to sit there and beg and have to do 5 different rebrands. Only thing you saw her upgrade, she got her a studio. She kept people from coming to her house because they was bringing drug paraphernalia all in up. They was bringing crack pipes. So she had to leave and said, listen, y'all, we going to do that in the office space. Chelsea screwing the guests, leaving all type of juices, filth, all that, right? Staining her sheets. She said, listen. We're going to have to do this in the office space. She owned all different offices, brought the set to office space, kept all them spirits out of house. Duty Low, a.k.a. Dookie Low, she had all that. She said, listen, we're going to interview Dookie Low in the studio. She got in arguments in the studio with the lady that said that Dookie Low or Duty Low stuck some up her child, and then Tasha K argued with her because she took Dookie Low, took his side. She interviewed the guy that saw Will Smith baby leg, saw him getting destroyed in that dressing room, getting his cakes tampered with. She been getting iconic interviews, and she did it without Fox Soul. Only thing she did, she had a husband, she had an African king, and she went on and used his skills, and she had the mouthpiece, and her husband was the technical guy. He was the guy with the computer skills. He was the guy with the editing skills, and they woke up the world. This woman have been in some of the most iconic toe-to-toe beefs with powerful entities, and she have been winning. Now, I would say she lose when she's in the po house in a shelter waiting for them to serve her some slop. I ain't see it yet. So right now, in this instant, she winning. That could change, but right now, she is winning. Even her stepsister's winning because they said she screwed somebody on the reality show. And she's somebody's baby mama. I'm just saying. So, Claudia, you got to understand, sister, you watch the Wiley Show, you act like I don't understand, and you do a lot of sneaky stuff. I'm glad Tasha K dragging you. I'm glad you getting dragged because you sat there and let Flame Monroe drag me and you ate it up, but I'm getting you back. I'm getting you back. You're getting dragged. And you can't stand it. Just because you told the people, can y'all block Wiley out the chat? You thought I was going to keep quiet. That made me get worse. We're still going to talk about you. You getting dragged by Tasha. You a half-century struggling actress. You ain't successful. You ain't promoting a movie. You promote another Deal or No Deal. Honey, you ain't 75 years old. I can understand if you're a retiree or you ain't got nothing to do on Deal or No Deal. You doing that promoting them ain't getting paid. They ain't give you no promotion budget. What your budget for promotion? You pay for the flight. You pay for the hairstylist. You pay for the makeup. They ain't give you a dime. They ain't pay for none of that. You trying to act like you poppin'. You're not. Hit me up when you in a top 10 movie. Kelly Rowland is in a top #1 movie on Netflix. Where yours at, Claudia? You still bragging about stuff you did in 1997. Have several seats. You and that owl. I can't stand neither one of you because you're both fake. And I'm calling out the fakeness. I know y'all sitting there watching. You ain't got nothing else better to do. You're sitting in front of that green screen. listening to Brother Wiley. You can't jump up out the bushes because you know I'm going to keep it real. Go on over there with the witch and promise him another job that you can't give him. Baby, you still begging, auditioning for a job. How can you help somebody else get a job when you still out there reading the audition? To be or not to be? That is the question. I want you to be a sad wife. Oh, why did you hit me, Henry? Oh, why did you hit me? Give me a good old ugly cry. That's it. You still auditioning. They don't call you for roles. They don't call you be like, hey, Claudia, we got this nice little role. No, you still got to hustle. You still in that hot, musty casting room with 50 struggling actresses. Only thing you got is Fox Soul. Just that's the only thing you do got. That's it. And according to Funky Dineva, that's a sinking ship. This Coco head is coming for this other Coco head. Coco heads really got a certain look with their nostrils. It's so big and wide, like they ready. It's in the position. Coco heads got a certain position that they do in the Coco. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them both. Just look. Look at it. Look at their nostrils. Get into the nostrils. Don't take my word for it. I brought evidence. Look at the nostrils. Just look at the nostrils. Neither one of them can sue for defamation because it's in their bloodstream. They can't sue. They ain't going to win. Baby, Your Honor, Exhibit A and B, the nostrils. Bring the nostrils to the table. Now, when I was minding my own business, and y'all's too, I was on here on Twitter, my future boss platform X, and someone sent me what Funky Dineva posts, and I had to post it on my website. Moderators, that's your cue to post my article that we put on wileythetroll.com. And Funky Dineva said something that caught my good eye. Someone, Danny Cheeks 28, said this to Funky Dineva. Read, what a huge mistake it was for you to leave Fox Soul. I love you, but I know deep down inside you realize you acted in a haste. Funky Dineva said this, quote, at Danny Cheeks 28. How dare you? No, the hell I did not. That company is a sinking ship. I'm beyond proud of my decisions. See, I didn't say it was a sinking ship. This man said it. Funky said it. Funky said that Fox Soul is a sinking ship. He said Armon Wiggins joined a sinking ship. So when that brother said it, I had to tell it to my platform. My producers and the Funk Bunch and the Soulmates had to know what the original host of TGIF is saying about Fox Soul. He calling it, quote, a sinking ship. Is it a sinking ship? Armon Wiggins, my favorite celebrity. Are you sinking? Are you drowning? Do you need help getting out of the water? Do you need a life jacket? Do you need a boat, a lifeboat Do you need me to send out a SOS? Because fucking Aniva said it's a sinking ship. If you remember, fucking Aniva came out and gave a fake congratulations to Armon Wiggins. I told people he don't care about Armon. He hate that young man. He's disgusting to Funky. So he said, "Oh yeah, I'm happy for him." You wasn't happy. If you was happy, you would have ignored that comment. How could you be happy for a man getting a job that you said the job is sinking? You got to be a cocoa head. You cannot tell me that you're happy for Armon Wiggins. Then about a couple of weeks later, you said his new job is sinking. That don't make no sense. That's why I know you still on the cocoa. Now, if it's sinking or not, Armon Wiggins, in his mind, I'm going to ride it until we go all the way at the bottom of the sea. And I'm going to be able to gain from this because I can tell my future crab babies I was on Fox. I was on TV. So his future descendant of crabs will know I was on television. I get it. But fucking Aniva, keep it real. You feel some type of way that Armon Wiggins got your position, that you was replaced. I do feel like you regret it. I do feel like it's hard out there trying to work for self and do all that. It was easy having the producers give you a script, having the producers give you a time limit, having the producers give you a topic, and you getting a solid check. You ain't got to work for it with a Google asset. That check comes in on time. You get your payday, you get your payroll, you get your deposit check on time. Now you got to work for that check on the 21st. You got to work for it twice as hard. You ain't got the backing of an editor. Put it out there, the thumbnail, the topics, the flow. You got to do it all, and that's a lot of work. You know that. Armon Wiggins got tired of doing all that work for self. See, people say they love working for self and doing YouTube by yourself. The money good, but look how hard you work. You did 15 positions. You was the editor. You was the showrunner. You was the caterer. You was the booker. You was the manager. You was the mascot. You was your own DJ. You was your own audio technician. You was everything. And you still got to entertain at that. He was tired of doing that. He wanted to have a produce with people. That's much easier. And you get a nice fat check. Why not? So I don't believe that Armon Wiggins sold out. I believe he thinking about the long game. Sometimes temporarily you do have to sell out to get to the other side. So if you want to say that word, you can say it. And then fucking it's lackluster because you trying to take a fast from the cocoa. Bring the cocoa and the wig back. Your show is back. It ain't hard. Fucking Aniva, you cuss me out. I don't care. Let you suffer. You should have stayed with the white folks. Try to do it by yourself. It's hard out there. It's cold out there. It's a lot of work out there. The check ain't checking. The Google asset ain't sitting over there that you thought. You got lazy. Because once you get involved so much with the cocoa, you ain't going to have that strong work ethic. He got that bad batch of cocoa. So now it's making him a slewfoot. It's making him sluggish. It's making him lazy. You done came out better staying with the white folks. Now you got to suffer. Now you got to suffer and see Armon Wiggins getting more deals. And they going to give it to him just to spite you. He's younger. He does cocoa. His lips ain't crusty. He dressed better, and we can manipulate him even better because he didn't live half the experience that you live in this business. So we can use him and boost him up just to make you look weird. Because something you did, Funky, let me break it down. Y'all don't mind me breaking it down, right? Oh, do y'all got to go? When you went toe-to-toe with Fox Soul, that was war. You kept saying it's a sinking ship. You told your people to protest. Stop watching. You egged it on. But you do know you're going against a power structure that's worth billions. They got more tools to their disposal. You know what they did? Oh, yeah, Wiley, thank you. We're going to use Armon Wiggins against that man. Somebody younger, a more younger bottom. We're going to bring him in the fold. And we're going to put him in movies. And we're going to put him on shows. And we're going to give him it all. We're going to let him host red carpets. All the black folks that didn't show him no mad, they going to show mad because he with the white folks. See, they don't mind showing you, black folks don't mind giving you an interview once white folks validate you. All them phone calls that Armon was getting rejection letters saying no, because he with a white corporation. Them same black folks that said no, they gonna say yes. Because you with Fox, you with the white folks. He gonna be interviewing rappers that you know he never dreamed of interviewing. But the white folks, he got a corporation backing him. It ain't just him and that hot breath. It ain't just him and them rotten veneers. You got a white power structure backing you up. And them black people gonna fold like a pretzel. They gonna do that interview. And they gonna be fake. Oh, hey, Armon, I love your show. Oh, yeah, I love you too. Get in here, get in here, get in here. We are live with Sweetie. And girl, you remember you was getting me together with you, Armon. You was really trying me. But I see you. Okay, girl. I really, really see, girl, where's the album? Where is the album? Get in here. Where is the album at, girl? Lotto. Hey, Armon. It's going to be fake. But they want to be in with Fox. So they'll deal with Armon. See, that's how the business work. That's the show business. Lotto going to be right there. Taking pictures. And Armon knows this. He ain't stupid. He like Coco, but he ain't stupid. I think he's stupid for doing cocoa. I think he's stupid for drinking and urinating on himself. But other than that, he do got some intelligence. They're going to be phony on that. And I'm going to be right there taking notes. I'm going to be right there on the red carpet too, because I'm going to be with my white people on X. He going to be interviewing people on the east side. I'm going to be interviewing people on the west side of the carpet. I'm with the white folks. And all them black people that didn't pay us no mind. T.S. Madison, she gonna be right there. Fake. RuPaul, her boss, gonna be on the show. Hi, Wiley. How are you doing, Wiley? Well, hi. You are darling. You are a legend like me. Because I'm with white people now. It ain't just me by myself. Black folks run when white folks validate you. You got black people. They gonna try to break their back to get to you to interview them. And that's why Armon is staying quiet. You see how he ain't really drag Wiley like he dragged Sherelle's World. He had dragged because he knew Wiley's an ally. I can just say Slewfoot. Oh, okay. He had to say my name. He can't. All that publicity that Wiley go get, he'll talk about Sherelle because she ain't no threat. Look at that face. Ain't nobody gonna run to her channel and view her. Baby, she's done. That face, the nose, the cheeks, the hair, she's done. She don't even talk about Wiley. You know why she don't mention Wiley? Because they're going to come to the Wiley Show and subscribe and watch, and they're going to stay here. She talked about us one time, and her fans came over and they loved us. She deleted the video, and she told her lawyers, don't sue Wiley. He's going to be famous, and we can't help him, right, Perry? Yes, we cannot help him with his multiplication and his manipulation. She stopped talking about Wiley. Why? Because Monica is my friend from All About the Tea, and she got all that. She got more money than this. More money, powerful in the business. That's my friend. And look at her. She went on her platform with that 1987 set, tried to drag Wiley. It didn't work. You can't drag me. I drag myself. You ain't in my generation. You can't do it, baby. Stay in a 60-year-old line. Baby, you can't drag me. It ain't gonna work. You think you could get Mr. Perry to try to drag me? What can he say that we have not already heard about me? Mr. Perry can't even talk right. And that thing came right to the occasion. So he can't say nothing. He can't say nothing about Brother Wiley. Baby, if your thing ain't bigger than mine, you can't say nothing about me at all. What can you say about me? You pull yours out, I pull out mine. I guarantee I can take your wife. She'll come begging for Wiley. That's what she need anyhow. She need a good old man. She needs some good love making in that bedroom. She ain't getting it. She can't get it from Mr. Perry. Them days over. That's why she on the internet in the middle of the night talking to gay men. You know you lost. You a whole straight woman talking to gay man. Why you ain't getting in with your husband? Shouldn't you be getting in on that 1993 set on that table? He wearing your cakes out. You up there repeating yourself. Get somewhere and shut up. And then Mr. Perry, sir. Mr. Perry, I got money. No, you don't. Shut up. Last time somebody told me you was working at 7-Eleven serving hot dogs. Shut up. If you got money, you won't even be worried about what Armon Wiggins got to say. Ain't nobody with real money worried about a man with veneers and rotten teeth and finally got on his feet. He finally got him an apartment with a CPN number. Ain't nobody gonna be worried about that. The only people that's worried about that ain't got the money that they claim they got. See, I can talk about Armon Wiggins. It's in my best interest to talk about him. But Perry, if you got all that money, you think I'm gonna be worried about a rotten tooth that say he got crabs? Hush up. Shut up. Stop that lie. You ain't stunned your wife. Because if you really was a husband to this woman, you would tell your wife, baby, let's go to the beauty parlor. Let me use your term because you old. Let's go to the beauty parlor. Let's give you a good old wig. Let's give you a good old makeover. Baby, let's work on this face. Ain't nowhere in the world you got Miss Netta working on her body and Sherelle not working on her body. Why you letting these men outdo you? Come on, somebody. Come on. Talk back to me in this chat. You can't talk about Wiley. You got to mention my name. Baby, you going over to a witch, he don't even want my name mentioned. You know, black folks do that. White folks, because they right, they will always say the name of their ops. They don't care. But black people, witches, they don't want to say Wiley name. But keep on not saying it, baby. When we on X, keep and eat it. You ain't got to say my name. My boss over there with X gonna say it proudly. The Wiley Show. How you doing, Brother Wiley? Talk about this. I ain't stunned you black folks over there that so-called don't want to say my name. Keep it up. But I can guarantee the white folks gonna say it. And when they say it, all of y'all fan base gonna be right over here with Wiley, because white folks have validated me. They're gonna be right over here with Wiley. And then here you go, Tea Time in the chat. She haven't donated since 10 years. She in the chat trying to defend Armon Wiggins, dragging me in the comments, in the chat. You know why she coming out of the bushes and not commenting on it? Because our show is hot. You got to come out the bushes and talk. You a fan of the Wiley Show. Put on your googly eye. You are a fan. You might as well go and reach down in your pocketbook and donate to the Wiley Show. You are a fan. There ain't no other show that make you write 5-page articles about Wiley. You're the only one that you write 18 comments. You are a fan. You know why you talk about it? Because we are part of the conversation. We put Funky in the title. Ain't nobody talked about Funky but Wiley. We gonna talk about it. Just like we gonna talk about Sherelle World. You ain't gonna see her going out in the middle of the night talking about me. Let her husband call me a B word. Baby, your sausages don't work. It's broken. Out of order. DOA, it don't work. Whoosh. Somebody needs to go to your thing and speak life to it. It's broken. So there ain't nothing you can say. You ain't gonna go out in the middle of the night and try to slip up and say my name on that witch platform. He don't want my name uttered, but we still growing in subscribers without y'all saying our name. And you still didn't get that job, witch. So to Sherelle World, broke. Compared to Monica, she's broke. She don't have Monica's money. She don't have Monica's money. Monica got so much money compared. This woman ain't got nothing. Absolutely nothing. This woman went live in the middle of the night in Las Vegas talking about me. Talking about she gonna sue me. And X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. Talking about the library situation. All because she's getting a lawsuit allegedly by a Real Housewives person. They suing her for defamation. And she getting mad because I'm reading something off my friend platform all about the tea. And she mad. Girl, get mad at the Real Housewives. Heifer. I'm not Perry. I'm not your husband. I will check you in that wig. How you gonna get mad at me? I'm gonna sue Wiley. Oh, he did something at the library. You thought the people, they came over. Who was that Wiley? They came over here and they stayed. That's why they don't slip up and say Wiley name. Because when they say it, we so entertaining, they go stay. They ain't gonna say, you can't even type my name in the chat. They the ones that jealous. Bye-bye. Y'all use the word jealous. Anytime you block a content creator name in the chat, you jealous of that content creator. Anytime you avoid saying that content creator name, you are jealous and envy. If you're not, then let my name drop in that chat. Why my name can't be dropped in the chat? Hey. You said you about the manifestation. You said you ain't jealous and envy. Allow Wiley's name to be dropped in the chat. You can't, because you is jealous and you envy of Wiley's name. That is a name we do not speak over here, but we do watch. I'd rather you watch than have my name dropped in the chat. Keep watching. It's going to drop anyway because I'm going to be over there with the white folks. They going to drop it. Hey, Sherelle, how you doing? I know it's eating you up. It's about 8:49 p.m. You still ain't getting in with your husband. Oh, I think you should go on over there to the witch so you can drag me. You can't. You can't go over there with the witch and drag me. Go on your platform. You think you're going to go over there and say my name? You ain't going to be able to do it. Not on that platform, because we almost took his mentor. We blocked his mentor, the pedo. We didn't want no pedo as a mentor. I said, no, sir. Keep your money. Block. So go on over there with the witch in the middle of the night and dragging Wiley. You ain't going to be successful. He going to cut your mic off. We don't say that name over here. We call him the short bus. And the people gonna not watch. They say, who are you talking about? Sherelle, wake up. Mr. Perry, you weak. And you say, and Sherelle, why they don't never come for no man? I did come for your man. He never came in you. And in the last 50 years, I came for him. Okay, where he gonna come and respond? Is he gonna talk about my multiplication? Tell him to come on and try to break it down. Tell him to get some parables that don't make sense. Go wake him up. You already up. It's 8:40 in that empty house with them squeaky doors. You got all that money and you can't even put no DD24 oil on them doors. Squeeze! Them old 1915 doors that you got. How y'all gonna try to drag somebody with them squeaky doors? Squeak, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Fix them doors. Tell your husband to put some oil on them rusty doors. Put some DD24 oil on them doors. Fix them doors. How the world you talking and you talking from an old cabin? Fix them doors. Y'all trying to pretend like y'all wasn't together. Didn't you, Sherelle, try to act like you and Perry wasn't together? That y'all was in two locations and you was in the bedroom in one of your rooms, the 1993 set. Your husband was upstairs, but y'all tried to pretend till y'all got exposed that y'all was together. You was ashamed of your husband. And when he started talking, I understand why. Because he don't make no sense when he talk. He ignorant. I see why you embarrassed by him. You try to pretend like y'all wasn't together. Well, Sherelle, go and file your lawsuit. You like to sue, go file it. Who cares? And go live on your platform and send your followers this way. All the Sherelle world people gonna be over here watching. Look at Armon Wiggins. He watching right there. I see you watching. He love this. His boyfriend is a fan of my show. Don't worry. When I get to when I be wealthy, I'm coming to California. I'm coming for that boyfriend. I'm gonna take him just out of spite. You think that relationship is strong? No, it ain't. Wait till Wiley come and infiltrate that relationship. I'm gonna snatch him up. I'm gonna come to his job, bring him a good old hot lunch, some good food, nice car service. He ain't got to be no publicist making $3 an hour. I'm going to take that boyfriend. Watch me. I want Pops. He needs to be free. Don't worry. And I ain't going to tell you when I'm coming. I can't wait till I come to LA. I ain't coming till I get money. I ain't coming to that broke. Money going to come, have a staff, security, everything. They said, girl, Wiley cut up tonight. I am. These people wake me up tonight. Wiley, your lunch is ready. Hey, you better know it. I need my lunch to be ready so I get that plastic surgery abs like Charles got. This man went to get plastic surgery, got a plastic ab, 6-pack, plastic, and still got that gut. He's just so stupid and slow. Anyway, but that's him. Sherelle, I love you. I really do. Because you entertain me with that wig. You tell me what not to do about how you look. I avoid this. I don't want you. I just like to talk about you. Because you get up on that platform talking like a cartoon. I just don't understand. He just want me to be friends with Jason Lee. And then your husband, in the modification, he a B word. And he's a woman. Girl, your thing don't work, sir. Mr. Perry, I challenge you to get it in with your wife and last more than 6 minutes. Get it rolled to the equation. I challenge you to eat it. You did all that talking. You've been eating your wife's box. Eat it. That annoying cartoon voice your wife got. Put her in a Tubi cartoon. The annoying witch. The annoying auntie. And we done. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning in to this broadcast. This has been an iconic broadcast. And we love each and every one of y'all because we're going to ask for some money. Okay? We got to. Right? We are independent operation. Our contract have not went through from X. So right now we need y'all help. Right? And if whatever you want to give, please give to us. We want to thank earlier today we had someone give $10. Yesterday someone gave $16. I appreciate that for giving to us. I'm working and trying hard not to bust out laughing. Crystal, hey. Hey, Mr. Wiley. Hey, Aaliyah TV. So it's such an honor to see y'all in here. Someone said, "Why I'm seeing all these commercials on your?" Because we got to get paid. I can't do this for free. Donate and you won't see ads. Donate. Match what I make on here and triple it. You won't see another ad in your life if you fund the operation. To the end, you got to see some commercials. You got to see the commercials. You ain't donating. I can tell. Because if you did, you'll have YouTube Premium. How you going to get mad at me? You want me to do this for free? I can't do this for free. No. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Ain't that all right? We got a couple announcements to make. We're going to make one announcement. Well, a couple announcements. Y'all do know tomorrow is Two Men and a Lady. Couture Bay and myself in the North Carolina beat will be live tomorrow if everybody schedule permits. And do not forget, you will be able to see and meet me in Couture Bay April 26th through the 28th at the Palace Station Hotel Casino. I'm looking forward to seeing the Bass Squad and the producers. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. I would love to see you all there. All right. And if you can't come because of whatever reason, you can always donate. I can have a good time. And that is the flyer there. And it's right around the corner. Okay. I want to open up the phone lines because people probably do want to call in. So y'all bear with us so we can open up the phone lines. Bear with us. For those that do want to call in, it's already 11 o'clock. I do apologize for the time, but we were very busy and I had to schedule in a nap so I could be woke for the show. But if you've been enjoying the show, thank you. If you've been enjoying, 972-674-9462 is the number. 972-674-9462 is the number. I feel so sorry for fucking Aniva. Fucking Aniva, Wednesday, March the 13th. He was blowing his nose yet again on camera. Yikes. All right. Anybody want to call in? If not, we thank you because this have been an iconic show today. These shows have been on fire for all these days, and I do want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule and your amazing support. Hey, what's up? You live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Okay, so here's what I had to say on a couple of topics that you talked about today. Um, hold on. The TikTok situation. I'm glad that you talked about what's going on. Yes, there is some cons to what they're saying about like data breach, but I feel like that's something that they need to come up with to protect our to protect the data or whatever that's going on with it. And you do not have to be the one that's making the big bucks to stand against something. You know what I mean? Like that was just crazy. Um the next topic that I wanted to talk about was the funky Dineva. That was shady. You know, I hate when people like be nice, nasty. They want to congratulate somebody for the position that they quote unquote walked away from. But if people go back and do their research, he was talking crap about that seat. I just cannot, maybe somebody in the chat knows, but I just cannot remember who he was going off on about that seat, that position. But he was talking mess about that. Do I feel like he regret leaving TGI's Fox Soul? Just a little bit. Just a little bit,
Yes, a
I
little bit.
do, cause the checks are not. I'm pretty sure the checks are not hitting how it should be because he does tell his he does tell his fans, his congregation, to make sure that they donate. So I don't
Yeah,
know if that's just
because
the.
the slow months of Google AdSense, we do have our slumps. We have our ups and we have our
Mhm.
downs. And you're on a platform like Fox Soul, you're getting a guaranteed check because
Mhm.
contractually they have to give you the check. So that's
Right.
guaranteed. And it's an easy money because you're just in your home, front of the green screen, doing your commentary. That's it.
I
That's
agree.
and they come with the content. Only thing you're giving is your commentary.
Mhm. And I agree with that. I definitely, because there's always things to talk about, but it's like your audience is gonna gravitate to what they want to gravitate to. So if you're not really into talking about politics or other subjects other than like pop culture, then yeah, I could definitely see your the money not hitting, how it should be. You'll still
Absolutely.
get a check, but it
Absolutely.
may not be the
And,
budget that you're
and, and,
that
then
you're normally
and
used
then
to.
and then fucking Aniva is lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy. Because you have wigs, characters, you have a massive platform, you can share the light with Wiley, with other creators. Why are you just doing it by yourself?
Mhm.
Despite what you say about Tasha K, I mean, she have left a blueprint for independent content creators. Independent. She have showed you and told you you do not need to do it the traditional way, waiting for them to give you an opportunity. You could create the opportunity yourself. Tasha have done it. Did
Mhm.
she wait for Monique or Cat Williams to say, "Come and do my comedy show"? No, she doing it herself.
Right. Which is pretty impressive because she is the first, and if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure they'll say something in chat, but she is the first content creator that I know to go on a tour. I don't know any content creators that's in her field
Mhm.
going on tour. Most content creators that's in her field are normally scared to go outside
Mhm.
or scared to even have like a meet and greet because they're afraid of getting jumped on.
Now,
So,
there's other creators that
mhm,
have done it. Lovely T, T.S. Madison, and way back in the day with the Scorpion Show, they did a tour. They used to do barbecues and block parties on they block,
mhm.
and they also joined in with Justin J, 1232, aka the King of Reeds, your boy Nunu.
And they went like to different cities and states.
They did it in Atlanta, and I think they hosted somewhere else. So they did do that. So we had other creators worked together, done meet and greets. I've done one in Vegas. I've done one in Dallas.
Mhm.
Doing one again with Couture Bay in Vegas as well. So it's other creators that have done it. I just think what makes Tasha K different is that she's doing it in comedy clubs for in
Mhm.
this spectrum, in this field. Other creators have done it. Like she's behind the curve, like Country Wayne, so many other creators.
Mhm.
85 South Show. What was the guy named DC Young Fly have started on social media and they have done it. Like it's so many creators, like the Reed, that young man, the started from YouTube, did a
See,
tour,
I
did a
know them,
podcast.
but I'm talking about like people, content creator, like in her field. Like I feel like when I think of Tasha K, I put it's Tasha K, you,
Are you talking about?
Armon, so
You're talking
like in this
about
sector,
even
yeah.
even in this sector though, she's still behind the curve because Lovely T have already done it. Lovely T have done this thing before her. So
See, I don't know. I don't know Lovely. See, I
right,
don't listen. What she got a? She got a YouTube too.
yeah, Lovely T have a YouTube and stuff like that. Well, you don't know everybody, but what I'm saying is because I've been in this business so
Mm-mm.
long, I've seen many people do it. But what makes Tasha K special is because she's doing comedy clubs. Usually established comedians
Mhm.
are telling her. So that's a very special mode. She ain't the first to do it, but you just see her because you're most of a fan of her. You don't really watch a lot more people. It's like so many other creators that have done what she's doing. Um, and doing it on even a greater scale. But for her to do it, what makes her special, she got an app where you paying money for, almost
Mhm.
like a Netflix type of model. Then she give people deals to host shows on her app. I think that's incredible. Now she have rolled out a show that her company produces where she paid content creators because Couture came on and said that she was paid, as well as North Carolina Beat said that his friend that was on the show got paid as well. So
Oh wow.
she's also giving them money to host a show for 1 hour. So I believe that's iconic because again,
Mhm.
you have a lot of creators that thought that, oh, Foxo is the end all be all. No, you are the talent, you
No.
are the give, you are the
Mhm.
culture. But everybody, but you gotta understand it's not easy. You gotta put in the work. Tasha K built that from the ground up. She did not have all these big dollars. Like she had to fight for the sponsors that she did get from Pangea, from the wine, from the lawyer commercials. So she had to fight for all of that. So when people want to do what Tasha K is doing, you can do it, but it's a lot of work. It take a lot of trial and error. And then also Tasha K had her husband. So Tasha K husband
Mhm.
brought in a lot of skills, technical skills like editing, camera work, etc., that really gave her a boost because this is a visual business. So her husband, he been doing television stuff, work behind the scenes for over 20 years. So I just think that that was a help for Tasha. And she's a gifted commentator, a gifted communicator, and she's a great businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? In that aspect, I didn't agree with the lawsuit,
Mhm.
but it's in her mind, it's just another day in business. And her husband even echoed
Right.
that. Her husband echoed that as well.
Right. And I agree. I totally agree with what you're saying. Um and what else did I have to say? Um and as far as I hope people don't think like the like being on TGIF is like the end all be all. It's a great accomplishment, but only the strongest survive when trying to create your own table and your own platform. Not everybody can go the Jason Lee route or the Tasha K route and create their own entities to be able to bless other people and have them work for them and provide platforms. So it is great. It is something to add to the resume, but only the strongest survive when you're able to create your own platform and to create your own base. Kind of like the Wendy Williams. But it's still cute.
Yeah, it's a lot. Ma'am,
It's still nice.
it's a lot of work because you are working for self. So, and then you're black. So in this media space business, because this is an ad business, it's hard to get the money. So we have to work twice as hard to get half of the resources. So and if you're doing it well, it took a lot of dedication and a lot of work. Do you need Foxo? No. You could do it yourself. It's a challenge because people say being an entrepreneur, they preach that, yes, but some people they try to be entrepreneurs and they gave up within 30 days because it's a lot of work.
Mhm.
Me doing this, running my own business, and yet still working outside my business at a regular W-2 job. I have to do it because the business is not bringing in enough revenue where I could just focus on the business only. I have to do two things, actually, technically, right now, three things, until my business is in a financial position where I could just focus only on the business. So, because it's a lot of work, especially because you do have a lot of
Mhm.
entrepreneurs that work regular jobs and they have a business they're building as well. So it is a lot
Right.
of work because, like, my day usually start from 7 a.m. all the way to 3:30, but I'm up before 7 a.m. That's when my 8-hour job start. But
Mhm.
my company that I'm running, the Wiley Show, I'm literally start working on that about 3, 4 some in the morning, editing, posting
Mhm.
clips, writing ideas down for Two Man and Lady Wishes Thursday, submit it to the guests, make sure they can come through, thinking of ideas, and then I go to bed. And then when I get off at 3:30, I'm walking because you still want to exercise, you still want to lose
Right.
weight. Then you go take a shower, take a nap to prepare for your business. Then when you're done with
Mhm.
your business, then you got to eat, take a shower again, go to bed, do it all over again. But you have to make those sacrifices if you want to be in the position like a Fox Corporation, to be worth billions,
Mhm.
to be like Oprah, to be like Tyler Perry. They didn't get it by being lazy. They got it by putting in the work, and you got to put that work in, and it's going to be
Right.
worth it. It's going to be worth it. I know it for me personally. It's a me thing right now, just telling my story. You got to put in that work. And when you get it, you will know how to keep it because you know how hard you work for
Right. And that's for everybody. I think everybody can resonate with what you just said.
it.
Um,
Yes.
Now, do I believe that Funky Dineva is definitely wishing the crash and burn of Foxo? Absolutely, absolutely. I did go on to Foxo Instagram just to see the comments of what folks were saying when Armon was casted. Those comments were not good at all. I thought more people would be more supportive in the comment section on their Instagram, but a lot of people were saying that they were going to unsubscribe and
Boycott. Yeah.
how, yeah, they were. I was kind of shocked by that because I was like,
Oh.
wow, I thought people were going to be happy, but a lot of people are saying that the show is not going to last. For the past couple of months, you've been on point. Like when you come with your news, you've been like on point. So, what do you think is going to happen like in the next what 6 months, maybe?
Oh,
Maybe a year?
yeah.
What do you think is gonna happen with the show?
Ooh, I think Foxo as an entity will be shut down by Fox Corporation. I don't think it's a long-term investment for them. I think they did it because of Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. It was the pandemic. They needed black eyeballs to help bring in some revenue. Um, anything with Fox don't last forever concerning black. So it's going to have its expiration date.
Mhm.
So I personally believe that in the next year, if it lasts a year, but the good thing about it is Armand, he forever will have that on his resume that he was on his television show.
Yeah.
He's on the Union, so he can use that to get into other shows, other radio positions, right? He can do that because, and also he have a management team that negotiated, and he have a lawyer that helped him get the deal. See, people don't talk about it. He don't broadcast that. You know what I'm saying? But he have a great lawyer that it have make sure the contract was great. So he's going to be very successful in the business. Um, but to Funky's point, he's not lying. It is a sinking ship. What he's saying is going to go out of business. But what Funky wanted, and I'm staying on message, he wanted to be paid more. He felt like they wanted him to do more work for less pay. The check did not grow for more work. It was good for just 2 nights, but then you wanted to go to Monday through Friday, but they didn't want to change the butt. And for every right, he had every right to ask for more money. He deserved. Did he deserve it?
Mhm.
Absolutely. But I just think the way that he did it, he tried to make a plan to go toe to toe with Fox Soul, and clearly he did not do enough to keep the audience interest. He did not do
Mhm.
enough. Clearly, his nose was running, whether it was coke or whatever. He just clearly wasn't in a position for it. His equipment was not the best. He didn't execute it correctly, and he had the money. Or if he didn't, what did he do with it? And so when Armon
Right.
Wiggins went live to talk about it, he said, "Why would you talk about Fox Soul? Like, yeah, you're getting the numbers now, but eventually, once all the noise is gone, that's the numbers going to drop." And Armand was correct. He's not getting the 40,000 people watching him live anymore because he keep that
Mm-mm.
interest. Like you got to keep the interest. You got to keep people watching. If you really want to go toe to toe with Fox Soul to make it hot on your platform, you should have had Wiley on there because
Yeah.
give people that typically was rejected by Fox Soul, make your show the alternative and make as much noise. I would give people like Wiley on there.
I agree.
And the reason why I put my name in it, because they dragged me over there and Flame on the Road dragged me. We go toe to toe. We the alternative to Fox Soul. So having that entity, having that noise will help him in the long run. And then we share about 30%. I would get 30% of the revenue, 30% I would request it. And then all the cash apps that come to me, I keep. And then the Google check that you get for that particular video, just give me 30% of that. And I keep all of my cash app and Zales that I get from his audience. Just give me 30%. I just think that it would have been a great deal. It would have shocked the world. It would create noise. Fox Soul will be worried because they rejected Wiley and you made Wiley a power player in the independently. We go toe to toe and we do it for 60 minutes. And then not even just do it for 60 minutes, you do it for 60 minutes, then doing it do a 2 hour show. So you go head for them that first hour, and then that second hour, we really dominate. And do everything that Fox Soul is doing, you do it. Post your clips, post the premiere, everything they do, they leave in a blueprint, you do it. So let's not play the game. And if you're a true wrestling fan, that's when wrestling was really popping back in the day when WWE at the time it was called WWF versus WCW. And what WCW
Yeah, I remember that.
it became the alternative to WWF. They became stale. They became the next big thing. So it's you can do it, but you got
WCW.
WCW right. I remember that. So it could be like the Monday Night Wars, the Tuesday Night Wars, the Wednesday Night Wars. Then you go reach out to the bloggers because Wiley coming in with YouTubers that's going to talk about me. You create the conversation. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can have
Well,
Wiley
Funky,
on the show. I thought
Funky,
it was great. But anyway, go ahead.
Funky is like, you know, when I used to watch that TGIF show,
Uh-huh.
Funky always had that attitude, what's in it for me?
What?
So I don't think he will ever reach out to other content creators to collab because his attitude is always, well, what's in it for me?
Well,
Why should I open up my door and
but that
extend
helped him
my
though. That helped him.
hmm
That helped him. And to answer your question, that bring him more revenue. That brings him more revenue. That brings him more subscribers, more people. You pique their interest because people are gonna be like, dang, what he doing, what Funky doing over there? Because you don't it will be great. I'm not gonna give them all the ropes of what we should do, but that's the plan. But that's what I do.
Right.
But
They
thank
gotta
you.
pay for that.
Yeah, they got to pay for that. But thank you, man. I'm gonna ask the next caller. All right, you too, man. Thank you. Hello, you live on the air. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. I thought she was calling in, but yeah, but that's your point. You know, that's what Tasha K is doing with her platform. Yeah, that's what Tasha K is doing with her platform. That's what she's doing. Yeah. But I just think Funky is at the head of the game because you were over there. You jumped ship. You started your own thing. And you got to bring the best talent that can really, really wake it up. Something different. Don't try to be exactly like Fox Soul, the same type of host. No, you got to be different. Because if you're gonna have that, why we need to watch you? We could just watch Fox Soul. So that's what you have to do. And the reason how Tasha K can be successful, she got to work with Wiley. That makes that show pop. That makes it different. Everybody they plan. When I watch the show, only certain ones that really bring themselves, but nobody is gonna bring that Wiley factor. It's the internet. You gotta match Tasha K energy and go above that energy. Can you match it and can you top it? I can. I can top it. I can match her energy and I can top it. I can match it and I can top it. I can. If you think I'm lying, give me one show, one episode. Guaranteed. Just give me give me 1 hour. I'll prove you wrong. All right. Hello, you live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's going on? About Armon.
All right. I need you. Can you mute me in the back? Oh, you got your windows open or something? I can't hardly hear you.
Hold on.
Okay, because I'm like, what the world? You trying to talk and drive? You know, you got to do one of the. Everybody can't multitask. Foxhole YouTube not going to be around long term. Some old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe so. All right, because she that person was trying to drag, but I gotta be able to hear you, like for real, for real. All right, did y'all thumbs up the video? Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Thank you all. Thumbs up the video. This has been such an iconic episode. And I love each and every one of you all for your amazing support. Thank you all so very much. For those that want to contribute to our platform, Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28 Zelle Wiley Show at gmail.com. For those that want to contribute to the platform, because this is a very great, 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 great show. All right. Thank you all so very much for y'all massive support. This has been great, and we're done for today. Thank you all so very much. We are done for today. We will see y'all in the next broadcast on tomorrow. All right. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. And we want to thank you all so very much. Don't forget, members, on Saturday, we'll be live on Zoom this Saturday. I've already made it. And so what we're going to talk about for Saturday, and we would love for you all to come through. If you're not a member, it's still time to join. You can join the membership. And then for those on Saturday, we will go live in the pre-show on YouTube. And then for those that want to join, you can join for a fee. If you're not a member, you can pay the $5. You can send it via Cash App, and you can just send your number so we can see the Zoom information. We will be doing that on this Saturday. Thank you all so very much for your amazing support. The moderators have already posted membership information. You can join. If you have any issues of joining, you can always text my phone number at 972-674-9462, and I will send you the information to become a member. All right. Thank you so very much, and we will talk to you all later. This has been good. Now I'm about to go put my chicken in the air fryer, and I will see you all later. Pretty sad. To station here for the after show, we go. Y'all tried it. I would tell y'all, I've been working. Man, listen, I don't know how I'm doing it, but by God's grace, I'm doing it. Amen. Because I have a busy schedule, man. I'm starting early in the morning, walking, taking my shower, taking a nap, getting up, doing a show. Because when you want it, you got to put the work in, and we're on our way to another level. Amen. Thank you all so very much. Okay. About to put my chicken on. Okay. Saturday, we're going to do our members only. And then I'm taking a break other than that from YouTube. Cause y'all ain't about to overwork me now. Yeah, for a fact, for Saturday, okay, I'm gonna take a break. Now I may even do that Zoom on Friday, just so I can have Saturday and Sunday off. Okay. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. Man, peace.